Yo, 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 what's up, people? Now, I think it's finally time I tell you about how I got the Chopped Liver Award. I told you in a couple videos back that I was going to tell you how I got the Chopped Liver Award in my Floor Awards video. So the year is 2002, all of my friends are joining bands. They've only been playing music for a little bit, but they were my friends, and I was kind of envious that they were playing music. I watched them play their shitty music, because it was quite shitty. They've been just playing for a little bit. Grade 10. So I wanted to join this band, and they said they needed a bass player. So the thing is, at the time, I wasn't very passionate about music at all. Like, I didn't even have a favorite band. And as I said, they needed a bass player, and the thing is, I didn't even know what a bass was. I thought it was a brand name. That's how musically stupid I was. So anyway, despite this fact, I go online, I go to eBay, and I order this shitty bass that's a starter's bass, and it's worth about $100. I've never played a bass worse than it in my life. It was terrible. I haven't used it until a couple months ago, and I only know what's wrong with me, because I play it a lot. But anyway, that doesn't have anything to do with the story. So the thing is, my friend, who also played music at the time, told me about this recording program called Cool Edit Pro, which I still use today, but that's beside the point. Anyway, he told me about this program on the computer where you could record your music by plugging it into your computer. So I was testing out this program, and at the time, it was the first week of me getting my bass, so I had no idea how to play it, so I struck a few random notes, and I decided to make some crappy song to test it out. And it was called, I named it Chopped Liver, because in the song, I chant, Chopped Liver! And to get the full effect of this video, I'd like you to pause the video right now and look in the sidebar, and on the sidebar you'll see a link to the song so you get the full effect of how stupid and bad this is. Yeah. Anyway, after I recorded, I sent it to my friend, and then afterwards I deleted the recording. I was just showing him that I was able to use the program. So then, fast forward into the future. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I'm sitting in my residence at university, and my friend decides to tell me he still has the song on the computer, and for old time's sake I told him to send it over just so I could hear it again and have a laugh at it. The mistake I made though was I saved it to a folder called Mike Marino. I thought, why not? It's where I put my music that's actually, it's not too great, but it was at least it was music. So I put it in this folder called Mike Marino. And the thing is, I had it under my shared folders, which was connected to the network where all the university could download from each other. And to add to the story, a couple days later I was with my roommate and we were fooling around, and the alarm clock went off going beep, 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 beep. And I decided to make a funny recording of me just going beep, 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 beep. And the default save was for that program was obviously the Mike Marino folder, so that got saved in there. So when someone's downloading something from you, you could see that what file they're downloading and their username. And I noticed that someone from my own residence was downloading something, and I was like, cool, they're downloading my music. And then I noticed Chopped Liver. Then I noticed Alarm Clock, and I'm just like, oh no. The thing was, I had no idea who it was that was downloading it, because their username was Greyhound. But a few minutes later, I realized it was just my friend. He messaged me, he said, I listened to your songs, some of them were cool. I didn't really get some of them, whatever. And then about a month later, people start coming up to me and start going, Chopped Liver, or they start saying, haha, nice song that you have on the network. And I'm just like, oh, okay, yeah, you heard it, haha, big deal, whatever. But then I decided to walk upstairs to the next level, and apparently one guy from my house thought it was so hilarious that he decided to play it on infinite repeat for the last 2 hours on his big boombox stereos, just booming through the hall. And of course, people are walking by his room asking him, what is that noise? What is that playing in the room? And he responds, it's Mike Marino's song. It's hilarious. And it spread so fast, and like all my friends, or a lot of my friends anyway, know about it, or a lot of people I know about it now. It pretty much went viral around my university or in my group of friends and stuff. went crazy. So, yeah. A lot of people mentioned it and said chopped liver. They said I should play it live. It spread. It's pretty much the #1 hit. Like, come on. So, of course, when awards came around, I respectively got the chopped liver award.